To these Wanderers grounds. Kieran Baskett, the hometown boy, just celebrated 4-2-3-1 for Stephen Hart's side, with Kieran Baskett once again getting the start, and that is something that Stephen Hart alluded to, suggesting that this is his crease to lose now with Christian Oxner back of the net. Kieran Baskett, he is typically rock solid for this side, a record of 3 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses on the season with 4 clean sheets, but he's going to need some help as Ottawa's through on the counter attack. Some space for McKendry, puts it into Baskett, loose. Nunez couldn't get there in time.
Yes, sir.
There's Max Ferrari chugging along. He receives the pass. Ferrari, kick save. Kieran Baskett couldn't find possession, but it does fall for Verhoeven. Bounces a shot in, and Baskett just tumbles as he makes the stop. Well, that was a serious odd-numbered rush.
Ibrahim is waiting. Too close to the goalkeeper. Kieran Baskett made no mistake. Just 19 years of age. And Kieran Baskett. Ibrahim, Tabla, Lapalainen. And scrambled away. Important save from Baskett. Lapalainen really should have scored. Into the area. Nothing too much on the shot.
Here is Gonzalez. Long shot right into the chest of Baskett. So yes, full interview on YouTube should you be interested. Here's a chance for the Eddies. And stop. Denying Adam Jem. Kieran Baskett cannot believe how much space was left. You've just taken your hands off your
hand. He's got to do better with that. If the ball's not at any pace, it's not bobbling anywhere, he's got to pick a corner. He's kind of just side-footed straight down the middle of the goal. Anywhere else he scores. And it's a...
Brian Wright. Perhaps could have done better. He had Telfer to his right.
Back to Borges. Nobody picks him up. Tristan Borges has a shot. Swatted away by Kieran Baskett. And out over his back at home. Palisade back, or Tristan Borges, excuse me, with a shot. Baskett, a good save. Can't collect the rebound. He has to let it go. Novak running to the left. That's where the pass goes. Apostle's outside. Novak keeps. Strikes, but stopped. Apostle. Follow-up. Couldn't put it. Good ball from Ben Fisk. One touch from Novak. Stop, but it's enough to get there. As long as the ball stays out of the net, who cares what it looks like? And then Apostle on the follow-up. For the Cavs, Joe Mason, he's inside the 18. He's going to keep looking for Farsi. First stop, Baskett. Falls for Fisk. Just misses. What a run it was from Mason. Just drew in the 2 defenders. Kick save from Baskett. Ben's got to get his head over the ball. He doesn't need me to tell that. He knows he's got to do better there. That's a full 360 to spot the ball. That's going to fall for Mason. Game on his boots. Joe Mason. Baskett makes another stop. Excited. And I would be too if you got the gift. The first touch with his left foot actually sent him back towards his own half. Otherwise, he was in full stride and gone. And with a late match winner, Ben Fisk. Camargo lets it go. Santos, and they've given the penalty. Eric Santos, a handball in the box in the 93rd minute. Kieran Baskett, do you want to be a Halifax Wanderers legend? Joe Mason for goal number 6, and a stop! It's Kieran Baskett! He denies Joe Mason! Are you kidding me, Kieran?
Get into the Forge's hands. There's Becker with a chance, and Baskett has to stride over and push the ball. Lardo with him. Dyer keeps it himself. Dyer, Baskett spills. Akio. Oh no, that's a mess. Flag. Couldn't finish his breakfast. Ball skips up. Gallardo cuts it back. Rea! Baskett with the save. Great cutback by Gallardo. That is on a platter. Rea just had to pick out a corner. Moses Dyer. Skip, bounce. It's easy for Baskett.
Well organized is that back three. Back Dyer. Gallardo! Just past the near post. Well, it would have been
Artez lacking that precision in the final third. Schwanier again. Pasillas gets ahead to it. Kieran Baskett irate after making the save. That's the third time inside of 10 minutes that Forges completely picked apart this Wanderers defensive. Again, it's back helping create. It's a lovely ball. Schwanier to Pasillas. Kieran Baskett saving the day again. Shot from distance. Baskett dives, parries. I think Stephen Hart's got to make a change at some point. And it's got to come quick. Forger playing great. They're getting denied by Kieran Baskett from time to time. Awuwa on the overlap. That was read well by Rampersad. Crossed and met by Kieran Baskett. Kwame was just in his 9 appearances for the club. Rubens Pasillas couldn't get a clean touch to it. I think it ricochets off Eric Santos on the road. Borges, low drive, easily collected and dispatched by Baskett. They'll finish their schedule down, hunched over at the end of that. Here's Emery Welshman into the box, saved by Baskett. Just to put it on a tee for himself, excuse me. Tries to go in between the legs of Kieran Baskett on that half volley.
Verhoeven. McKendry. Telfer beats Rampersad to it. Ryan Telfer. Telfer across. Will everyone from his former club in York? We're saying.
Fair is there. Maillard is there. Can one of them get ahead on it? Oh, that's confidence. Goalkeeping just when Halifax needed it. Kieran Baskett. That's a big round of applause from the Wanderers faithful to snuff out the danger. And there were a lot of bodies in front of him, but he was up to the challenge. Got to get on with it. No time to waste. They'll send all the big men forward again. As they prepare to curl it in from that far side, and another confident claim from Kieran Baskett. That's twice in 5 minutes. Neither corner were bad, but Baskett decided that he was going to take control. Mustafa Kiza, left-footed in-swinger, straight into the arms of Kieran Baskett, who was safe and secure.
To go in what they need to do.
Well, what the Eddies need to do right now is score a goal. Otherwise, that could be one of the final straws in their hopes to find that 4th and final playoff position. The corner and another defense. Parrish trying to change that. Baskett has to catch it with 2 players just daring him to miss.
The game. Challenge that young goalkeeper, Kieran Baskett. McKendry floats that well right into the basket. That needs to be driven, can't be floated. Easy take for the new Halifax #1.
Did enough to keep the ball away from Gagnon Lapre. Now Fisk delivers the cross in. Baskett gets his first touch in quite some time.
Babuli, in-swinger, back post. Baskett goes up for it. He was charged down by a Forge player, and he has won the free kick in favor of the Wanderers. Well,
Borges. Cisse back inside for Borges. 3 Forge players making a run. It's up top. Closest to is Rubens Pasillas, but out comes Kieran Baskett to nullify that threat.
Garcia. Plays the ball back to Lamont. Ferdinand.
And Fernandez into the area. Should be dealt with by the goalkeeper. And Kieran Baskett called off his defenders, sprinted off his line on the run. In the end, well, almost got the shot away. Some progress has stopped.
Turned over and Brian Wright's at full sprint, splits the two last defenders in a heavy touch that he cannot believe he pushed forward, is swallowed up by Kieran Baskett. That at least has to be a shot on target. McKendry puts the pressure on Lamont. It's a good run from Wright and just off the bottom of his shin. Hands to face.
Keeps it in play, loose for a moment. Baskett takes a boot from Michael Petrasso, who never gave up on the play. That is a hard lick he just took. Well, this is a nothing play if Ferrari gives up on it, and it's just unlucky as Wright and Hamilton get their wires crossed. And then watch as Baskett goes down, he takes a fully swung boot from Michael Petrasso into his right forearm. And that is always going to hurt. Separated these sides. Poked by Gagnon Lapore to make sure Wright couldn't turn one final time. Baskett cleans it up. Rolled for Polisi. And turned over.
Up into the night sky. Ramprasad has lost it to Johnson, and Baskett dives on it. Bowls it out to
what you're going to get in him, and I think he's the type of player that's miserable to play against and scout for, because you know what you have to do. It's just so hard to execute. Tommy Wheeldon Jr. Ben Fisk, lovely ball for Joe Mason. Out comes Baskett. Mason had to take that strike quicker than he wanted to, but he's won his corner. Camargo, he's in the 18. A chip. Mason takes it down. Joe Mason stopped by Kieran Baskett. Mason dreams of. They call him the fox in the box. What a ball from Sergio Camargo. Well done, Kieran Baskett, recognizing what was transpiring ahead of him. Lunging forward as soon as Mason took a touch to the left and keeps it away from him. Well, these substitutions for Martin Nash.
The pressure as the ball rolls into the penalty area, and Kieran Baskett comes out to collect.
A long way to go yet, though. Babuli turns Ramprasad around. Here's Navarro lining it up.
Jaden Mercure is coming to the game. Will confirm that change in just a moment. Acosta across. Soto, not a great touch.
Fair forward. That's going to be. And Yesterday returns the favour to Leconte. Lefebvre. Once again.
Quarter of the way through the match, Joao Morelli's goal from the spot, the difference. Encouraging response from Ottawa since conceding. As he tried to settle it down and fire it back. Absey left it as he knew the goal kick was coming.
Rudy Camacho can start again. Quarter of an hour gone. 2021 Canadian Championship quarterfinal. There has to be a winner tonight. 1-1. Son. Ibrahim again. In the end, Baskett comes and claims. That could have bounced anywhere.
Well, last time against Halifax, he raised one finger. This is more like it.
Getting that ball under control, loses it. Babuli ahead to Passius, but it was too long, and Baskett collects and distributes quickly.
Cisse, he's sprung. Watch Navarro at the back post. Does anyone pick him up? It's falling for him. Navarro!
Or not, the ball is loose, up and over. Baskett was involved with that corner kick. The ball was flicked on, dangerously so. Keyshawn with the block, and that's it.
Cheating a little bit that time was Rampersad. Final play of the half. Be a set piece for Atletico Ottawa. They rightfully elect to set this one up. Final play, send the bodies forward. It's Nunez trying to poke one into the path of Malcolm Shaw, who is not impressed with the service. From afar from the referee, now Verhoeven, plays it in. Sator tracking, takes some contact. Baskett. Underrated part of his game is the short sleeves goalkeeper kit. Don't see enough of those.
Well, Kieran Baskett better have this wall exactly where he wants it. We know Fraser, more times than not, he's gonna take this. Fraser aired, has a shot. Baskett guesses correctly. Protects the lead, still 1-0 for the Wanderers late in the first half.
Well done from Baskett there. Trust your wall.
Here's Ben Fisk now. Runs up, plays in, Novak closest to Baskett. A punch, no control, then dribbled up. Long ball from Johnston, a little bit too much weight behind it. Gutierrez, the intended recipient. Second yellow card of the season that Rigi has earned. Draws Petrasso closer. Thompson's header intended for Hamilton. Doesn't come away clean the first time, but Hamilton stays with it. A ball that just slips underneath the studs of Luell Wright. Won't call it a sitter, won't make it a must make, but probably a should make from Jake Ruby.
Policing a central midfield role. Big bubble. Now, chance to build for Halifax. Daniel Lapare offering himself in support. Eric Santos starting on the left-hand side. Wonderful strike from Ben. Lorenzo was just off his line and was just grasping at air. Final 30 seconds or so of the first half. There might be a minute or so of stoppage time. There was that coming together. Attention, so perhaps we'll get a couple of minutes stoppage time. Polisi, Rampersad almost took a deflection. A suspicion that Jeffrad might have a head injury. And concussion protocols take over at that stage. 10 minutes gone in the second half. So Mr. Rudolph will allow Kieran Baskett to pick it up and play resumes. 1-1. Corey Bent, 27 minutes. UFC against York United to come. And later we head west for Cavalry against Pacific at Spruce Meadows. Ibrahim. He's worked hard. Sunusi Ibrahim, Nigerian teenager, but hasn't really had too many clear opportunities. Wilfried Nasi has kept him in the mix. kept him on the field.
It's Boji who got tangled up with the Wanderer. He's a little bit shocked by that decision. I believe it was Portal who went down, the Cuban. Starting to make himself a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more at home now with his new club.
I think he's been fairly good today. I thought the first half especially. Defended very well, protected his back line, and a couple very good recovery tackles that he made.
Played with the team, played in the club's pre-season training.
For Montreal, they usually play with 3. We'll sort that out for you. Saint-Pierre, the captain. Come on, Bahia. One of several Montreal.
And it's innocent at the end. Kieran Baskett boots it away towards the end of the 90th minute. A few minutes of stoppage time.
19 Canadian Championship winning squad. Headed in field for the captain, Andre Rampersad. It was Polisi who went down under the challenge. Karajovanovic is also on the bench for the Wanderers, should he be needed. So there is...
Ottawa ties as well from his time with the Ottawa Fury.
How much more time will he play? Yesley has to bang it forward. He'll give Blainville one more chance. Baskett. Cool, calm, collected.
Soto in behind Bent, working on Santos next, gets around him, leaves it for Shaw, sits down for Wright, who couldn't get a clean touch away, otherwise it was 1-0 for the hosts. Kapoor.
Yeah, he's up.
Nice exchange. Here's Fraser Aird. He's found a pocket of space, still on the ball. He's got the time, he's got the space. Apostle a little bit in behind this time, so it was only Ben Fisk forward. Novak could have kept that along the ground. Perhaps Fisk would have been in. Luca was a target to the right side as well.
Halifax Wanderers players, and there might have been one or two, because this is a potential banana skin for them. There's no question about that. I'm sure they will have been settled. The left-hand side of the front three. Early touch for the debutant, Kieran Baskett, just 19 years of age, who says, I think he's saying the ball's soft, so they've kicked it out. Equalising from the penalty spot. And then a midfield skirmish, which involved just about everybody.
Ryan Wright dispossessed. Chalet now puts it into space, but was well read by Higgins. Sent it away in behind Gagnon Lapare, a heavy pass that Baskett fields well. Time. Alberto Soto comes over, collects from the right, working back towards the center. His pass for Uche is deflected. Worked back out for Ruby. Fake to move forward, instead has found Shaw.
It's amazing how many professional footballers don't actually watch the game.
I can believe it. I would honestly go as far as to say, Humi, that every other professional athlete does not watch their sport as something that's enjoyable to them.
Attacking left back. Seems that could be the way through for Ottawa here tonight. Kieran Baskett, a day off celebrating his birthday. Feeling it thus far. It's a dangerous ball in the middle of the park. McKendry sniffs that out. Lamont almost turned right into Shaw. Gerard, he's been a beast in between Santos and Shala at the back.
Last 10 minutes, preliminary round of the 2021 Canadian Championship. Halifax Wanderers on a beautiful night for soccer. Leading is Blainville of the PLSQ by 2-1. Corey Bent following Halifax in front in the 11th minute, and then two teams trading second half penalties. Hisson for Blainville and Morelli for Halifax. And as it stands, that is the...
And slicing away from target. He has this ability to be the offensive spark for this side, Alberto Soto. Kieran Baskett comes up just wide of target.
Yeah, I a little bit surprised they took Ongaro off, but I understand it with the size and the athleticism of Warshevsky up front. I think putting Gonzalez in around him, they're trying to, and you look at the way they're set up now.
Baskett from time to time, but defensively it's a mess right now. Josh Navarro's already scored 2. You can't leave him a wide open header like that.